Sawadee Kap! Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, Scotland votes no to independence. With the vote count nearing its end, it is now certain that Scottish voters have rejected independence from the United Kingdom by a substantial margin. Scotland rejects independence in historic referendum. Scotland has rejected independence in a referendum that leaves the United Kingdom intact, but opens the door to wider autonomy following a huge turnout. Preliminary results showed Friday. The no camp was ahead by 55.42% to 44.58% for the yes camp, with 31 out of 32 local areas counted. No campaigners across Scotland cheered as the results came in, while yes activists watched, dejected, and in tears. The outcome dashes the hopes of the hundreds of thousands of Scots who voted to break away on Thursday in an unprecedented vote that ignited debate about governance in Britain, but will assure those worried about the economic risks of a breakup. The financial markets rewarded the result, with the pound rising against the dollar on the currency markets. In the run-up to the vote, Britain's three main political parties promised greater powers for Scotland's Parliament, including on tax and benefits, in a last-minute bid to convince voters to stay in the Union. Deputy First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said the referendum had shown a strong demand for change and insisted the British government in London must now make good on its promises. Scotland has changed forever. There's no turning back, she said on Friday. British Prime Minister David Cameron on Friday promised to grant new powers to all parts of the United Kingdom after the separatists in Scotland won 1.5 million votes in an independence referendum, but were beaten by pro-unity supporters. Just as the people of Scotland will have more power over their affairs, so it follows that the people of England, Wales, and Northern Ireland must have a bigger say over theirs, he said. Scotland's First Minister, Alex Salmond, on Friday conceded defeat in his party's campaign for independence, while insisting that there was substantial support for breaking away from the United Kingdom. I accept that verdict of the people, and I call on all of Scotland to follow suit in accepting the democratic verdict of the people of Scotland. Salmond hailed the turnout as a triumph for the democratic process and the participation in politics after an estimated turnout of more than 80%, one of the highest in the democratic world. Scotland votes no to independence. Latest, 12:10 p.m. The results from Fife have now given the no side enough votes to guarantee Scotland will remain a part of the United Kingdom. The vote count is not quite over, but the results declared so far, Scottish voters have rejected independence from the United Kingdom by a substantial margin. When the count reached the 50% level, it was 56 for no versus 44% for yes. That meant it would take a massive yes vote in the urban areas like Glasgow for the independence movement to succeed. something that seemed almost impossible, and when the Glasgow vote did come in a few minutes ago, it was not nearly enough to overturn the big lead for the no vote. Yes won in the city by only 194,779 to 169,347. The BBC has just predicted the overall no vote throughout Scotland will be about 55%. Leaders in the yes campaign, therefore, are beginning to concede defeat. Whatever the final result, the vote has been a huge success with a turnout of over 85%. Now, today's vocabulary. Affairs, affairs. Autonomy, autonomy. Ballot box, ballot box. Benefit, benefit. Bid, bid. Campaign, campaign. Campaigner, campaigner. Concede, concede. Convince, convince. Currency, currency. Dash hopes, dash hopes. Debate, debate. Defeat, defeat. Dejected, dejected. Estimated, estimated. Follow suit, follow suit. Governance, governance. Hail, hail. Ignite, ignite. Immediately, immediately. Independence, independence. Insist, insist. Intact, intact. Margin, margin. Massive, massive. Movement, movement. Outcome, outcome. Overturn, overturn. Participation, participation. Polling station, polling station. Predict, predict. Parliamentary, preliminary, preliminary. Process, process. Reassure, reassure. Referendum, referendum. Reject, reject. Risk, risk. Run up, run up. Separatist, separatist. Substantial, substantial. Tears, tears. Triumph, triumph. Turnout, turnout. Unprecedented, unprecedented. Urban, urban. Verdict, verdict. That's today's story and vocabulary. You have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Break Time with Monte.